This is the ASMR podcast.
ASMR.
Did we ever look that up?
That's a Funyun.
You want to hear what a pretzel sounds like?
This is Kroger soda.
This
Not
is
supposed to do that with soda.
Gold Peak sweet tea, but it's actually water.
That's not
Why?
confusing.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh, okay.
You're just coming from the water. Water make you come, Tyler.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
Yeah, Shay's back.
Y'all thought I was dead.
He was. We brought him back to life.
Hired a
I'm
necromancer.
coming for you, Logan.
Watch out, brother.
I want somebody to call out Hulk Hogan in this day and age. It'd just be amazing.
Did you see that documentary about him suing Gawker?
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was fucking insane.
I followed that whole story.
That was
Is he suing Gawker?
incredible.
Oh, because what they put
leaked
out
a sex
tape of him cucking his friend Bubba the Love Sponge.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how did it go?
And then he was like, y'all can't put that out there. And they were like, whatever, we did it. And then he sued them for a fuck ton. It's some massive, $30-something million.
A lot.
Yeah. I feel like it's more than that. But, and he won. And it put Gawker out of business. Like I think they had to file for bankruptcy.
Really?
Yeah. It was... and like during that whole thing, Hulk Hogan like walked in front of somebody's car and said the N-word like 7 times or something like that.
Yeah, that was brought up in court, and they were just like, "Your Honor, this is the defendant." They're like, "Okay."
They're like, it doesn't like pertain to the case though.
Yeah,
Like,
that doesn't. That'd get him fired from being CEO of Papa John's, though.
or CEO of Gawker, but he's the Hulkster.
But he's a hoaxer, and he's mad. Speaking of pro wrestling, when I was over in Austin, that was like 2 weeks ago or something.
$140 million, by the way.
But when I was in Austin, I met this guy and his girlfriend or whatever, and then I was
Hold
like,
on, no eating on the pod, because I'm watching it show up on here.
"Oh, you know what? Fuck you, Josh. Watch."
That works.
ASMR podcast.
Okay, fine. Then I'm eating a Funyun while Tyler tells his story. So you met some guy in Italy. Did you bang him?
And he's like, doing small talk, which I fucking hate small talk. But I was like, "So, what you do?" She's like, "I'm unemployed right now. I got a podcast going on." It was basically like female Josh.
Yeah.
I picked something on my teeth. All right. And I was like, "Oh," and then she's like, "Yeah, I live with my boyfriend." I'm like, "Oh, interesting. What's he do?" And he's like, "Oh, he's a wrestler." I was like, "Oh,
Wrestler?
yeah." And I'm thinking like maybe like coach or I don't know, like
Yeah,
a
like
gym?
Olympian maybe.
Yeah, or something like that. No, he's in some like off-brand WWE shit. Where it's not even like, Jesus, Josh. He just had like 16 Funyuns and he just had this ravenous look on his face. He's like, "Arr, arr." Sorry, I had to point that out. No.
It's where every wrestler looks like a character, but they all use their own names.
Yeah. No, it's worse. It's like an academy to teach people to become WWE wrestlers.
Oh, that's
so you have to like
awesome.
find yourself.
That's such a fucking loser.
And he says, "Yeah, go in on the first day." And it was really inspirational. And he's in the business for a long time, and he's great. He's the best around. And but he's never gone WWE. He's never gone pro because his act is a little racy, and
Oh, no.
and we like to keep that, and so he can't go on, whatever, they won't allow fucking shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, by better judgment, what's his act? He's like, "Oh yeah, I saw it on the first day, it's great." So he comes out at one of those Borat thongs, whatever we're talking about, the thing we always talk about here.
Good start.
Yeah.
It's the only way to start, I think.
And his I don't know. His name's like some like unbelievably like Mr. Sparkles. Okay. And he's like ripped. So you're thinking like he's telling me he's like just kind of like Hulk Hogan, just ripped, really manly, but in a thong, and his name's Mr. Sparkles. I'm just like, okay, and what's his fighting style? And he's just like, oh, he mastered the art of cock flipping. And I'm just like, and we're all just sitting there like, this isn't a party of people, right?
Yeah.
And there's 5 of us, and we're just like, okay.
You're dating a stripper, and we all have to tell you this now.
What's cock flipping? And he's like, so you're wrestling, and you're throwing some punches, and you're getting beaten up, and then you get thrown, and the guy jumps off on you, and then when he needs to finish his opponent, he grabs him by his dick and flips him over. And I'm just like, and that's how he wins. That's that's usually the KO.
That's how I win too.
And I'm just all like, has he done this to you? And he's like, oh no, I'm not that good yet. He's only done that with the pros. And I was just sitting there just like, it's like, your boyfriend isn't into women. Like he's going to a gay club all the time. I've heard of this. Yeah. This is what they talk about in the movies. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Is this how she found out? But no, she's just fine. He apparently that's the thing he does. He goes to this place where he gets dick flipped.
A strip wrestling joint?
No. That's the only guy who has that kind of persona. There's like the money bag guy, and then there's like, I asked him what his was gonna be. He hadn't like come up with one yet. He was thinking like Raptor or something.
Where's the racism part?
There is no racism part.
I thought you
I
said.
was fucking talking about wrestling because just like.
I thought you said his act was a little racy.
It was
racy, not
racy.
Racist.
God damn it, Josh! You can't take everything to that fucking level. Shay just had this look of sadness, realizing that he associates with a moron on a regular basis.
That was a massive burp, just like coming up straight from my anus.
From his anus.
That's not where burps come from.
You just suck it up your butt.
Definitely where burps.
You
come
like
from.
you open it up like a fan, like
It's like a smoke ring through your through your intestines.
dude. When I was fucking like a kid,
Yeah, you pump smoke into it.
you
and
know how
burp.
people can make themselves burp.
Yeah.
I knew people that can make themselves fart.
Yeah,
Like
you can suck air into your asshole.
fuck. How do you learn a stupid fucking skill like that?
I could do that as a kid, but now I can I'll shit myself if I do it.
I feel like if I tried, I would immediately shit my pants as well. Just nope. We're done here. My body was not built for this.
Nothing ever goes up my butt, ever.
You're missing out.
Not even air. That's how straight Tyler is. He
No,
doesn't
it's
even
not.
let air up his
It's
butt.
not that, dude. I don't give a shit about what gay people want to do. I just don't want things to go in my butt. It's an exit only. All right. If other people want to put stuff up their butt, more power to them. If girls want to do it, guys want to do it, I don't care. I'm a modern dude. All right.
What about putting animals up your butt?
Oh, why?
What about Richard Gearing it?
Oh
No.
my god.
I'm not having a hamster corpse up my butt. So when fucking archaeologists find me 1,000 years from now, they think that we gave birth to like hamster people. Like, no.
Yeah, you give birth out of your butthole.
Nothing that when you go to the doctor's office, you have to say it's not what it looks like. Okay?
You think that there's going to be people are going to be stupid enough to believe that we're going to birth hamster babies? That men would birth hamster babies from their assholes?
buttholes, yeah.
No, when the next race of species takes
Super
over,
mutant fucking
and they're new to
hamsters.
science because they just discovered mathematics, then they find all these human fossils of hamsters up their asses. Yep. And they
We'll
only
change anthropology forever.
yeah. And they'll think the hamsters just lived in human asses. Yeah, I do believe that.
You're not allowed to watch Jurassic Park anymore.
You're grounded from Jurassic Park.
With genetic modifications.
Genetic?
I'm taking it back to Blockbuster.
With genetic modifications, you can make a human male that can birth a hamster out of his ass. I am a full believer in the magic of genetics, okay?
Maybe you should try it.
Life
So was
finds a way.
Joseph Goebbels. I mean,
Gerbil?
Who's Joseph Goebbels?
Gerbil?
it was with he was experimental Nazi science.
Oh, sick.
I think he was just like part of the Nazi like
Google
government, but
I can find my.
Wasn't he Red Skull?
he has a funny enough name that it kind of
Yeah, what was the first
makes
name?
you uncomfortable. I think it's Joseph Goebbels.
Yeah, it was something like that. Something I do remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
Is he the guy that like he would throw people in the water to see how far they could swim before they died and catch hypothermia?
He was
I'm sure he wasn't a nice guy.
politician.
Yeah,
He was a Nazi politician.
I mean,
He did the propaganda.
Oh.
He was one of Hitler's closest friends. Is what.
Because there was one story they told us they called the 50-50-50 rule. You have a 50% chance of surviving a 50-meter swim in water that's 50 degrees Celsius, and we're just like, and like they teach lifeguards about this.
yeah.
And I was just like, we're sitting there like, how do people know this? And they're like, oh yeah, the Nazis used to like throw a bunch of people in the water and if they swim to the other side, they were free. It was like freezing cold water. And they would just let people die, and then like half of them made it out. And I'm just
They
like,
also did it in
the
Batman.
fuck?
What was that? That Japanese camp of like prisoners of war. I think they were Chinese prisoners of war, where they like. I think the Japanese like experimented on them and did crazy fucking shit to them, and it brought about actually interesting like breaks in science because they got to do research that's unethical.
Yeah.
Wait, about
Like during World War
that.
II.
Yeah.
Is it okay to use unethical research?
No, but if you look at it in a
It's-
Machiavellian way, then you can see that there were good things that came out of it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I wouldn't use it as like a source, but I feel like
Absolutely not. But
I honestly like the worst part is doing it. That's the morality bad part.
yeah,
But then
Found
kind of
it.
like if you let that research die, then that's also a bad thing because then they died for nothing.
yeah.
Essentially.
So, Unit 731 was a covert biological and chemical warfare research and development unit of the Imperial Japanese Army that used lethal human experimentation during World War II.
Aha, I got one of them right.
It was responsible for some of the most notorious war crimes carried out by Imperial Japan, which has its own link, and I kind of want to know the other ones.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Dude, World War II is chocked full of war crimes. They nuked a city at the end. Like,
Well, did you see?
Didn't they just come up with like the idea of war crimes?
It was fairly recent, yeah. I want to say around the time the UN was actually.
I was like,
I thought it
No,
was
no,
in
I
the
thought-
30s.
not the UN before, whatever the Federation of States. Like,
I don't think the Federation of States had that.
Whatever it's
The,
called.
the Geneva Convention is the.
no, I meant after World War One, whatever it was called that they set up in Europe.
The EU.
Oh, the League of Nations.
The EU is what they do now. League of Nations. There you go. Yeah, I remember it sounded something DC. The League of Nations. Together, now you can see Greece, Italy, and Germany working together for peace.
The Green Lantern because he's irradiated.
Oh no, Chernobyl joke, classy,
Ah.
but also wrong time period. So fuck off.
Well, I just want to believe in the League of Nations.
The League of Nations.
It's just like a weird Justice League spin-off that plays on PBS.
Everything's like you have Captain America, you have fucking Captain. Instead of that, they have like whatever Lieutenant
Admiral
Italy
America.
and
Yeah.
Chancellor Greek. I don't know, like Viking Paul.
Well, I mean, they just added that new
China's something racist.
They just added that new documentary on Netflix that I need to watch. It's
It's
called
just
like
a shouting robot.
It's called like
That
Prisoners
is
of
Japan.
It's called like Prisoners of Sons or something, and it's about a group of white American
Why does he always pause after he says white?
White. He wants us to clap.
Americans.
Yeah, just American troops were like kidnapped and just tortured for.
Why
Like,
do you have to say white American troops?
I don't know.
Why couldn't you just say American troops?
I don't know. I had to think about it.
Where did the race even come into this?
I don't know.
So why do you specify white troops?
I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of implied anyway.
I don't know, Tyler. I'm
We're
sorry.
a
Not
melting pot of
Not
diversity.
nowadays, but well, But
Oh yeah, but before we were kind of a, I don't know, a strainer in said melting pot.
But anyways, what? Josh, prioritize. Okay,
I'm typing. I'm googling something for the show.
he's typing like white American prisoners.
I'm trying to find it.
Trump tweets.
White troops.
Yeah,
Something
Trump tweets.
white.
Oh, have y'all watched? Shay, have you seen the 7-5?
Yeah, it's fantastic,
oh my
right?
god, dude! What a wild fucking ride!
Oh yeah.
The whole movie, you like, it starts out and you're kind of like, oh well, I think this might just be a documentary. It feels real. Maybe 5 minutes into it, you're just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You're like buckling in, and it feels, eventually it starts to feel like a movie, like an action movie. You're just like, what is happening? That shit was bananas. Tyler, have you seen that?
Nope.
About the 75th precinct in New York, and
Don't
one
care.
in particular cop, Michael Dowd.
Don't give a shit.
It was so good.
Don't care.
Okay,
Not fucking.
Jay's gonna carry this podcast with burps alone.
I can do it.
I think Tyler and I were the weak links.
Yeah, my acid reflux is the only thing that's holding this podcast together.
Get this man more Tums.
Get this man less Tums. What are you talking about? We need more content.
No, the Tums.
Violent hiccup burps. No, that's what I get without the Tums. The Tums make it okay, but actually Pepsid's the way to go, guys.
Why don't we just give you like
we
you
are
just-
now brought to you by the official
Alka-Seltzer tablet?
sponsor, Pepsid.
Alka-Seltzer's like the same as isn't it just a it's just
It just fizzes.
Decarbonator.
yeah, it's just carbonate.
Yeah, so just eat a tablet and just let it burp out of you.
That's how it works.
Oh.
Yeah, you eat one, and then it bubbles up.
My problem is
Spit
that
out.
I have weird bacteria in my stomach.
Get more in there. Bacteria is good for the body.
So if I don't take the pill,
Yeah, I'm
then
gonna
I get violent hiccup burps.
Here, we gotta rub some we gotta build your immune system a little better. Get over here. We're gonna put his ass up to your face. He's gonna lick it.
Come here, bud.
I'm pretty sure you'll become immune afterwards to everything.
We just bring about the next plague.
I'm happy to kill that dog if y'all want me to do it.
Zombie
That's what y'all
verse.
are asking me to do.
I called dibs.
Yeah,
Josh
kinda
even
did
has a
call it
backyard now. We can bury it in the back. All good.
Yeah, I kind of do have a backyard.
We don't need to bury dogs. You just put them in a dumpster.
Oh. Well, I would at least want a ceremony.
Sure. Get him and tag him.
All right.
We're gonna burn him and then put his ashes in a super soaker with a bunch of water, dilute it, and shoot it at people in a drive-by.
Oh, Buddy would love that.
Spreading Buddy to the world, man.
Spreading Buddy's dumbass, silly face to the world.
Well,
Spreading his seed.
we'll take his ashes, put it into a drink, make a milkshake out of it, and feed it to Josh as a protein drink.
Ooh, I like
Josh
protein
wouldn't drink
drinks.
a protein drink.
Yeah, true.
Maybe a milkshake.
Maybe we made it like. Oh man, he just took that one. I'm proud of you, man. I don't even have to try anymore.
What flavor Buddy milkshake would you have?
Oh, peanut butter. Easily.
If it's gonna be gray anyway.
Chocolate vanilla swirl. Chocolate vanilla swirl.
I'm either going Oreo chunks or peanut butter.
Just like his shits.
Oh, oh no.
Buddy is what he eats. He's just a giant pile of dog
There's a
food.
dead bird over here, and every time I walked him, he would try to eat it, and I'd be like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Let him eat it. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you should stop coddling him, okay? He's got to learn.
Maybe it's a radioactive bird. You're gonna get spider dog.
Yeah, radioactive
Bird
bird
dog.
dog powers.
bird dog.
He's going to become a bird dog. Bro.
Fucking idiot. He just grows wings. That would make me so happy. I would be like, "Oh, fly me away."
You know, some motherfucker would just shoot him down. Just
Yeah,
immediately. He starts flying them over him. What the fuck is that?
Pow, pow, pow. It'd be me.
I'm protecting my family.
It had teeth and everything.
No.
If there's a flying dog, I'd shoot it down.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Send it into the scientist for some science.
Best case scenario.
Best case scenario.
Best case scenario, I'm getting a dog dick right in my face. Like, that's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, I'm going to get eaten by a rabies dog that's flying at me.
Right? Fucking Rottweiler with wings.
Yeah. In packs.
They hunt like raptors, but actual raptors. And in the remake of, I guess.
Fuck you, Tyler. Get that shit out of here. Oh, fuck you. No one needs you anyways.
Yeah, I did.
What did he lose?
I don't know. I was gonna say some more Jurassic Park bullshit. I watched Jurassic World before here, and I got excited. And then these guys stopped me from my Chris Pratt fanfic love.
We could go on 4chan.
And read stories on 4chan. We're
Well,
That's
watching.
a scary place, listeners.
It's a beautiful place.
I,
World of imagination.
I'm afraid.
Of what?
I don't know. Everyone on that
People
site
who
scares
cause
me.
like personal vendettas against people with Down syndrome.
You mean psychopaths?
Yes. You also we had a serial killer for like, I don't know, a couple days.
What?
Yeah. He got caught.
You were
Wait,
friends with him? What?
No, there was a serial killer in Houston.
Oh, how many people did he
Doing
kill?
what?
I think it was like three cases. I don't know how many people.
What was he doing?
How was he killing him?
He just liked killing?
I didn't read much into it. I just saw that like
I
a
wouldn't
bunch
read
of
much into
beware for it, and then I saw we caught him, guys. The Houston Reddit is very, very
serial
informative.
killer on the loose. You know,
Yeah.
maybe walk a little brisker than normal.
The last thing I saw on there was like this girl, and it was like, look out for this girl, she's missing in Houston. And then it was like, she had that name. What is it? It's Neve. It's heaven backwards.
Oh.
And I was just like, you deserve to get fucking like kidnapped at that point. I don't give a shit.
Did they find her, or was she serialed?
I don't know. You probably got serialed.
Lost another one to the serials.
2 counts of capital murder with the possibility of
Damn,
more
you're not a
charges to
resident
come.
fucking
Yeah,
research kid, just spending all your asshole time on the phone and
What is it, like
Join in the
Armando
conversation.
Rodriguez or something like that?
Yeah, it's Jose something Rodriguez.
It started with
Jose
G.
Gilberto.
Gilberto.
ooh, a serial killer.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He's got cool face tattoos
like-
too.
like
Like he
Dexter
looks like a
style
serial
or
killer.
Cartel?
He's cool, man. He
Cartel.
fucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's a cool
different.
guy.
he's a gang member. That's not necessarily a serial killer. Wait, was he abducting little children, girls?
I don't know.
No.
I guess it's who you
I
abduct.
think he attacked some store manager.
If you're just going around murdering people, you're
We
just
killed 4 people. Okay.
Nice.
like was it Dexter style or was it just like
Oh,
crimes?
like cartel style.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's a gangster.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't does that
He's
make you a
paroled
serial killer?
felon. He was already in jail for.
I feel like you're not a serial
Other
killer
murders.
unless you're like leaving
got
clues to the
paroled.
cops.
How recently was he paroled?
I don't know, but that's what I'm trying to look up.
'Cause that'd be really funny if it was like he just got out and he just starts killing again. They're like, oh man, like parole board probably should have done some kind of research
Something,
there.
yeah.
They should be held responsible for that.
So wait, they knew he was a murderer and they still put him on parole?
Yeah. And then he went out and murdered again.
Wow.
Trying to find. Oh my
That's a
god! It
serial
was
killer.
right over here, dude. The second time they caught him, there was a giant police chase, and it ended right over here, like a
Yeah.
few blocks down. That's bananas. I'm trying to see when he was paroled, but I can't find it. But in January of 1990, he was convicted to 25 for burglary. He was released on parole last September.
Nice.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
This is like you get out, you start building your life. Some bitch like cuts you off, and you're like, I'm gonna just fucking kill
just
you.
have to-
So he like plans it.
And then you murder one
waits a little
person, and
while.
then you're like, well, you know, it's just a little murder. It's fine.
A little murder. I'm just taking a little murder real quick.
That's how they get you. Those
That's
those gateway murders.
That's how they get you addicted. It's a slippery slope afterwards. You do a little murder, then you step up. First, it's like a dove, you know, then it's a dog, and then, you know, and you move on to like.
That is how they do it, actually. Like, that's what most accounts of serial killers see is like animal torture before they become like even worse.
So, you see someone torturing an animal,
Yeah,
They're
then,
probably
like,
a serial killer.
or going to be one.
Or going to be one. Mm-hmm.
but also, if you consider like somebody fishing torturing an animal, then you're just crazy.
Yeah, the one that's true. I mean, if you kill and eat it, you're not torturing an animal. You're just murdering it for its food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also, you have
I've
to
seen people like lose their shit over fishing, and it's
why fish are like basically vegetables.
fish don't have like enough brain power or nervous system
They're just gonna be eaten by other fish.
to actually feel pain.
They're just gonna be eaten by other fish anyways.
Yeah.
They're basically like worms that just taste good.
People are
That's
crazy.
one way to put it.
Right? I mean, am I wrong?
I saw some bitch yelling at a dude at the park for fishing. He was like, it's like animal cruelty," and he's like, "No, we're fishing."
Yeah, I would have been like, you can go fuck right off.
Yeah.
No one gives
I
a
was
shit.
sure he was gonna just shoot her.
You were threatening my life.
He's
My
gonna
life
turn
felt
around,
threatened.
I felt
Walmart
threatened.
shirt on, a big American flag right
He's got
across
the
his
three wolf
big
moon
ass
shirt.
titties.
Dude, I saw a video last night of there was like a frat party or a group of like frat guys went down to like Mexico or somewhere like maybe in South California, I guess, for like and they were at a party. One of the frat boys and someone else not from the frat got in a fight, and they like wrestle around for a minute and they throw a few punches, and then as soon as people start to separate them, they kind of back off, and the frat boy immediately pulls a gun out and shoots the guy like 3 times.
Yeah.
Shit.
And you're just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, everything's calming down. They're kind of like, back off. It's okay. And then you just see bang, bang, bang. And you're like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Shit's bananas.
Shit is
People
bananas.
get shot for anything.
At least he waited.
So I
like-
gotta learn self-defense, bro.
That's how you get a good shot off.
Yeah. Well, even then, he didn't get a good shot off because, like, he was very obviously intoxicated, and he was holding the gun sideways because he was in. He kind of just pulled it and like pointed it at him and shot.
So he's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
You always
All
gotta.
cool guys
Yeah.
hold their guns sideways.
Did he actually hit the other guy?
Yeah, 3 times.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Shit. Whoa, damn. You know what you should do in that situation? Kill
What?
the guy with the gun.
Have a gun.
No, you just hit him with an axe or something before he pulls the gun out.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I remember when I brought my axe to the party.
Yeah, to
But
the
I'm
club.
gonna need this, and I needed it right.
and
when
you
I
needed
came.
it, and guess what? Who was laughing at then?
Who was
You.
laughing at
You.
them?
Because it was a hypothetical situation.
You were laughing. Remember? While you murdered that guy with an axe. He had a gun. We all saw it. At least that's how the story goes, FBI.
Allegedly.
I do peg. Okay, so, like if you were a serial killer, I feel like you might be a hatchet guy, but I do feel like you'd tie him up first, like or something.
Shay's a hands-on kind of guy. He wants to, well, maybe I'm.
You're both wrong. If I was a serial killer, I would definitely go like quick and fast, like Jack the Ripper style. Just disappear, leave bodies out for everyone.
Oh,
Do my best to conceal evidence, but
you just like slice and dice, be gone onto the next neighborhood.
yeah.
Damn. Okay. I can see that. Make everyone everywhere afraid of like new people that aren't around,
Yeah.
that they don't know, but you're just like a completely normal dude.
Mm-hmm.
So who worries? Maybe you spend like a year or two in a town, you get like a podcast with like 2 guys.
Yeah, in like a large town, you can hit different suburbs.
And then one day you're like, okay, fine, fuck it. Enough time's gone by. Slice and dice them up, leave their blood all over the walls. On to the next town.
I'm definitely going the dog first, but I even dissociated his name from him. So
Josh,
it'll be easier to kill him. Just calling him the dog.
the dog. I feel like Josh, if he was a serial killer, he'd be like a necrophiliac, basically.
Oh yeah.
No, I would be hands-on. I would be hands-on. I'd want to feel the light
strangle
leave their
them.
Why
body
wouldn't you love me?
as I fuck them.
So you kill them while you're fucking them. So it starts rape and ends necrophilia?
Yep.
Okay, I can see
I
that.
don't believe that every serial killer has the Batman voice.
I don't know. That's a good question.
They practice it.
Gotta get my voice down.
Can you imagine Jeffrey Dahmer with that voice?
Would be better than fucking Josh's voice as he murders you. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah. Imagine that being the last thing you hear.
The last thing you hear, I'm coming.
Giggle, giggle, giggle.
Okay.
I imagine that's what Josh sounds like when he comes.
I think we should mod out Five Nights at Freddy's and just put Josh sound effects.
It's just me saying the N-word.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That would be terrible.
What?
Like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Just
Or
Josh.
just any horror game. That was just the first one that came to mind.
Just anything where Josh is replaced with the murderer.
Yeah.
And I say the N-word.
Have you seen that Doom where everything is replaced with what's his name? The Tim Allen.
Nukem.
Hmm?
Tails.
Everything is replaced with Tim Allen.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
The gunshots, the bullets, like the sounds are that. All the walls are his face.
Oh.
Yeah,
That sounds terrifying.
it's fantastic.
Is it fun?
I you can't play it. It's unplayable
What?
because you can't see any of the enemies. All you see is fucking Tim Allen flying at you.
But
It's just a constant.
So do you just fire randomly into the air?
Yeah,
Or if you just see a Tim Allen move, you kill it.
you fire every single bullet. Is Tim Allen though?
So after about a clip, you get real tired of shooting.
Yeah,
He's like, I gotta mute this.
and the walls are Tim Allen, but also the enemies are Tim Allen. So you can't tell where the enemies
Camouflage
are.
really well. It's basing.
You can't tell where doors are because the whole they didn't build in like ceiling parts to it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of columns.
Oh my
Tunnels.
God.
Wow.
It's a fantastic game.
I recommend it. 5 stars.
I think we play it right now.
5 out of 15.
We quit the podcast altogether, devote ourselves to beating Tim Allen Doom.
I'm down.
For charity.
Like and subscribe to our Patreon. The Buddy
New
Boys quit podcasting and just beat a Tim Allen game instead.
We are at halfway. We could take a
Is that
big break.
is that long enough for a Patreon name, or is
The
it
Buddy
maybe
Boys
longer?
take a swing at Monica Lewinsky.
Oh.
Oh. Crash has an empty Keystone Light bottle in the behind his toilet. There's probably like
Really?
other in his bathroom. Yeah, dude. You just fucking just get hammered and you're like, oh, I got
It's a shower
pee.
beer.
Fucking toilet beer.
You have a shower beer.
You have to have
Are
a
you
shower
fucking?
beer.
Are you fucking? The brother, JD's brother from Scrubs, when he's going through his depression, where he's just sitting in the bathtub with a bunch of beer.
Legitimately though, shower beer is the best thing in the world.
Yeah, they're so refreshing.
How
amazing.
You do shower with cold water,
No,
warm water.
warm water,
Yeah.
cold beer.
How does it last?
It doesn't last. You drink it.
Warm up too quick. I don't know. I don't buy this.
You gotta try shower beer, dude.
No, man.
Next time you come home
Dude,
from a long,
what
hard
about
day.
what about like shower heroin? I mean, that's the best.
Oh yeah, every day, every single day. That's how I start my mornings. It's the only way I can wake up on time.
And that's why you're still unemployed.
The old Skid Row sauna.
Aww.
Too soon. Well,
Too soon? For who?
I've gathered you both here because there's a murderer among us.
That's not true.
Buddy's, Josh's dog, which he calls
Buddy
Buddy,
looks like Palpatine right now.
has been murdered.
He kind of does, doesn't he? The smiling Palpatine.
Why do you have to keep moving closer to me? Shay
He
likes
keeps moving
dogs.
naturally closer to
Go
Tyler.
to Shay here.
I think he likes you, buddy.
Any Star Wars quotes.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god, you just
Fuck you, buddy.
be mean to him. Let him sleep in peace. Okay,
That
we'll
was a
stop
big-
licking him. I just stood up for you, you fucking cunt.
We just rolled him over to Shay, and he just like starts licking.
1 second. You fucking blew it.
You had one moment to shine. You couldn't hold it together, you piece of shit.
So we're killing dog after this.
How you liking that coconut water, you fucking weirdo?
It's really fucking good, man.
No, it's
It's
not.
pulp in it.
That's
Ugh.
disgusting, Tyler.
That doesn't mean it has coconut in it. It's coconut water of coconut.
Yeah,
I've gone through enough like shitty Asian malls, and that shit's just like lining the aisles, and it's been like dropped and kicked, and it's all covered in dirt.
Dude, this thing's like made out of invincibility.
Yeah, but after seeing that, I just don't want to put it on my body. Like, no one gave a fuck about that drink during production. That says enough about it to me.
1.5 gram of total fat, okay?
Podcast really has gone off
40
the rails.
milligrams of sodium, all right?
Well, just give me the
All right,
ingredients.
20 grams of carb. Oh, you want to hear the ingredients? You ready for this?
Coconut.
No. Specifically, young coconut.
Oh, it was good. Okay.
Juice, water, sugar, young coconut pulp,
Ooh, that's that good shit.
citric acid, and yeah.
Young coconut all up in them guts.
And then it's all written again in Spanish. You like that young coconut pulp?
Oh, yeah, we did, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I love young coconut.
It literally says young.
Young
like,
coconut.
I don't know why I had to like.
Coming straight from the trap, young coconut, y'all.
I don't know why they had to be specific about that. It's like Josh is like, fact of the day, you know, a bunch of white American soldiers. like it's young coconut, okay? So for you pedophiles out there, it's safe. Safe to drink, okay?
I don't think it's safe to drink for pedophiles, especially.
Why? It's got young coconut.
So
in it.
you go back to jail.
But it's a literal coconut.
Yeah, but they're young, and you know.
You can't
It's jail.
sexually abuse a young coconut.
Yeah, you can
Yes, you can.
very easily.
They have a really hard shell, though.
But
I
you,
have a
as a man,
drill.
have special privileges, and you can drill through that shell. Because you, as a cis-het white male, have
Can your
privilege.
penis drill through things?
No, but a drill can drill through things.
And then you just stick your penis in afterwards.
Yes.
Okay. That's still, but
You can
Well,
fuck
that's-
anything, dude.
it's like hard and
Yeah, that's what makes
I
it
didn't
great.
say you should. I say you can. Live your dreams, man.
Live your
You
young
do you.
coconut fucking dreams.
man, coconut's like the most perfect fucking plant ever. It floats around through the Caribbean, plops up. So I see some sand here. Guess what? I'm a fucking tree now. How about fuck you?
Hell yeah.
Pineapple's
what?
tight. I don't like coconut though,
What?
so I'm biased.
Pineapples even grow on trees?
I don't know.
I don't know, do they?
I feel like they grow out of the ground like squash or something.
I think they grow on trees.
I feel like they do.
Vines. They grow on vines. They're like grapes. We've just genetically modified them to
Possibly.
be huge.
I'm Googling.
Google.
No, it comes out of
Oh.
a big ass fern.
It comes
Oh,
out
yeah,
of a,
I've seen that before. How did I not know that?
a fern gave birth to a coconut?
No,
Pineapple?
It looks
Jesus
like the
Christ.
shit that's on top of the pineapple.
Ah.
Get off of coconuts.
Coconuts are great, dude.
No
Brought
one
to you
likes
by Goyo
coconuts.
coconut water with pulp. Naturally hydrating.
With pulp. Fucking freak.
Oh,
That shit came straight out of China. I'm drinking lead right now.
Definitely. That
Product
paint
of Thailand. They do genocide there, not lead.
They do lady boys there, and I mean, there's enough chemicals in that to like fuck you
Enough
up.
chemicals in ladyboys.
Wasn't there something about like a lot of people in Thailand taking a whole bunch of hormones, and that getting into the wastewater and fucking something up downstream.
I've heard that about London. I've heard that about everywhere, every big city.
I've heard
There's
it
always
before.
like something like a bunch of people in London are doing coke, and therefore the water has cocaine in it, and the fish are getting addicted to the coke. And they're not having babies.
That sounds like
Is
fun.
that true?
Yeah, I've heard that like twice now.
It might be like a
And
news scare.
one was like a actual sort of legitimate news report, and one of them was on the Jim Jeffries show. So I feel like they have researchers.
He admitted in the second special that he did no research for the first like big political bit.
Yeah.
That
No, that's not a political bit. That's just fucking talking about cocaine in the water.
yeah.
You just got to read an article about
I don't
that.
remember what his first big political bit was.
Gun control.
Trump.
No, the one before
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah,
Oh.
because but the one that made him famous was the gun control one.
Was it?
No,
He was known before then, but that's like what put
because
him on the
he talks
board.
about it in his special. He's like, the second time he's gotten famous off a viral clip.
The first one.
Yeah,
was
but
about
he always says, "I'm Jim Jeffries. You know me as the
American
gun guy."
Freedom.
Yeah.
I think it is Freedom because I know that's the name of one of his specials.
Yeah, but that was the second special. It was about gun control. I swear.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, the first one, I think, was about freedom though. Like the first bit where he just ranted off.
I don't know. I can't find it. I think he might be
Whatever. It's
wrong.
not worth going into.
He's funny. Look him up.
Jim Jeffries.
Yeah.
He's Australian. Yeah, that's it.
And that's what's good about him.
That's what's good. That's what's
He's got a funny accent. He talks about Trump. That's all we like in America.
I watched one of
We
Bill
got a
Burr's
South
older
African guy that does it.
from like 08.
Yeah.
God, it was on Netflix, and I was like, I don't think I've seen this, but I think I've seen all of his work. And I get like 10 minutes into it, and I'm like, how have I not fucking seen this?
Yeah.
It's so good.
He's fantastic.
He's so angry
Who?
all the time. Bill Burr,
Bill Murray.
Bill Maher,
Bill Maher. Did you say Bill Murr?
Bill Burr,
Who are we talking about again?
Bill Burr.
Not Bill Maher.
No,
What about Bill Mayer?
the
What about Grimace
Bill
from the McDonald's
Murray.
play place?
Wait,
the Cookie Monster from fucking Elmo.
So did Bill Maher actually,
Grimace was purple.
did Bill Maher actually get in
He
trouble?
looks like a big fat black woman.
Wait, did Bill Maher actually get in trouble?
What was going on? Weren't you talking about that at some point?
Yeah, dude, he said that he hard on air.
I just said something like pretty close to that.
Oh,
Oh,
damn
I
it, we
missed
talked
it.
over it. Say it again.
Now we're good.
Say it
No,
again.
we're good. We'll play back the tapes. But
I'll cut everything out except Shane.
So he still's got his show and everything,
Hey,
right?
do you want me to pull up the clip of him saying it? It's pretty funny.
So he's not racist because he's liberal, or what's the deal?
Bill.
I mean, he got fired.
He did?
I thought so.
I thought he still had his show. They were still like advertising and shit.
I don't
Did?
know.
He has like a special coming out or something.
No way.
Yeah, here's the clip.
I didn't follow it after it.
Thing.
It's like,
To
yeah,
play the
that's-
clip. Just look up what Bill Maher's doing now.
No, I think we need to play the clip.
I think we do. Should I play it into the mic though?
I think you should play it on the TV.
You're welcome. Love to have you work in the fields with us. Work in the field? That's part of that. That's Senator. I'm a half. Yeah, it's the show.
He said I'm a house.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He said it for a joke.
Probably not the best place to do that joke.
Yeah, it was real. It was on air, like on real time on
Is he
HBO.
fired, or is the show still on?
Oh, I think he got fired.
That was the thing that we were asking about. That's why we looked it up.
Yeah.
Here, I can go back actually. Nope, I can't. I'm dumb. Bill Mayer.
You know it's Bill Maher?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He said the N-word. I can call him whatever I want.
I call you whatever I want.
Let's see here. Personal life?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Gotta keep that going. This is what it sounds like when you rub a can against a pop filter.
God damn, this is insane.
Is that what ASMR people do? There's like a real craze for it. I have no idea what it is. I don't know what it stands for.
It's some sex thing. It's like where you put on leather and you listen to sound bites and then spank yourself.
That's
I
hilarious.
just made that up. I have no fucking idea. We keep talking about it and we don't know what it is. After you're done looking up Bill Maher, look up that.
Yeah.
Look up what ASMR stands for, or ASR, or ASS.
I know it's ASMR.
Bill Maher first. What's he doing?
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
Bill Maher. Bill Meyer. Bill Mayen. Bill Murray. Does saying the N
Oh,
word.
I found it. Autonomous sensory meridian response.
Okay.
That's so clear.
It's people striving for like a tingling sensation from.
Oh yeah, you get a
Sound.
tingling from
sounds?
certain sounds. Yeah.
Oh, they should listen to our podcast then. We have so many sounds.
No,
So
do not do that.
many
We are not ASMR.
sensual sounds.
The chills you're getting are down your spine because we all sound like murderer pieces of shit on here.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you're the only one with the pedo stash here anyways.
I do have a nice pedo stash going on.
Yeah, you should just go full and get rid of the beard.
Full stash, no beard.
Yeah, do it. You're already
Thinking
there.
about it.
Right there.
It'd be
And
like
then
when
you
a
should do-
pufferfish like goes back to a normal fish.
You should just knock on everyone's doors like, hey guys, I'm new in town and I just have to notify you that I'm here.
I say, yeah, shave the beard, then transition, start taking hormones.
Okay.
Oh.
Some
grow
big
your
old
hair out.
titties.
Yeah.
Titties are high up there on the list.
Titties
First.
Do your lips, do your face. Just go full plastic.
Yeah.
Plastic ass?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
Of course.
And just twirl for
That's a
dick,
50
dude.
pop.
Then just poke it in. Poke it inwards and let men fuck you.
Start your new life
As a
as Joshisha.
J apostrophe Ashisha.
It is already a woman's name.
There you go. You're good.
It's already even a black woman's name.
Joshisha?
Wait.
Yeah.
So he should have a gender change and a race change.
Yes.
Just all the way.
Finally, I can say the N word.
You gotta do the Tropic Thunder surgery.
God.
Yeah, dude.
Get a tropic thunderplasty.
Yeah.
Is that what the Latin term is?
It's a reverse Michael Jackson.
A reverse,
Oh.
a reverse Jackson. Which is also a sex act Josh does with children.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
You'll see how Sammy Sosa's turning whiter and whiter every year. It's a real thing.
Just the dead silence and the look on Shay's face, like, give it to me, please. Who is Sammy Sosa's a baseball player, right?
He was.
Sousa, I think.
Yeah, that's how you spell it, right? It's weird.
Sousa.
I don't follow baseball that much.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the
You know who else
wow,
changed
he's dark
whiter?
as hell.
And he was.
Sammy Sosa. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
He went from black to white.
Yeah.
Wait, is that a real thing?
What
He's
the
Michael
fuck?
Jacksoning.
How do you do that? Or is he just getting old and like
No, dude,
his
he's skin
pigments
bleaching.
leaching out of him?
Oh
He's
my
skin
god.
bleaching. He's Dominican, and it's like
oh yeah, they do that.
better to be white.
Oh no, I've heard about that. Like that happens in the Caribbean,
Yeah.
where people like bleach their skin. Ah, dude, that sounds painful.
Yeah.
What you should do is just go whiteface.
Paint yourself white.
Yeah.
It's just permanent white face. It's like a
not
white face
racist.
tattoo.
You can't be racist against white people. That's a known fact. So just go whiteface. We're cool with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, we would prefer it that way.
The
If
other
everyone just started
option-
putting whiteface on, like it just make us comfortable, and you'd get white privilege. It's win-win.
I'm surprised y'all didn't know about that. That's hilarious.
Sammy Sosa going from black to white.
Yeah.
He's transracial.
He's dude. He's
He's transracial.
is that I. And what's next? Trans species?
Yes.
Is Josh gonna
Trans-species.
become like a dolphin dog fish?
Dolphin dog fish.
He's Wolfkin.
Wolfkin.
Yeah,
He does kind of look like a Wolverine.
on all levels except material identify as a wolf.
If you shave this part, you get the Hugh Jackman look going on. You should
I
go mutton
could.
chops.
You should definitely do that.
Definitely
No,
go mutton
I
chops.
should do it the other way and just shave like.
So you have a
You
good.
start doing HGH.
Yeah,
just
dude.
Jack yourself up.
You ripped his shit.
Just become Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Just start talking with an Australian accent.
We'll replace your bones with metal ones. We'll just break them all, so the doctors have to do it.
You only walk around in wife beaters and jeans.
There we go.
The only thing I have in my wardrobe.
That was the worst.
My wardrobe.
How? What? That's Boston or
He
something.
became a fucking snitch from The Wire.
Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah.
From Boston. From Boston, these nuts.
I don't think Hugh Jackman's from Boston.
I can't do an Australian accent, so.
Yeah, you can. Believe. Say mate at the end of it.
Good eye, mate.
Okay. Now form sentences with that.
Like cunt.
Cunt.
Fucker.
Fucker.
Barbie?
Oh, I can do an Australian accent.
Yeah, it's
Shut up,
really
you
easy.
dumb motherfucker.
You just gotta smile.
Dumb
you
cunt.
talk.
You just
Gotta
gotta
get
like
the Barbie.
smile really hard.
Yeah, it's a very happy British man.
Good day, mate.
Good
I
day,
get
mate. You fucking cunt.
Oh, fucking cunt.
Super easy.
It's super easy. I like that. All right.
Yeah.
Right on. Tally ho. He's teaching me accents so my stand up will be stronger. So I don't try to I'm like, and then I meet this fucking Jew and he's like, hey, mamma mia. And then I'm just like, dude. And then this black guy comes up and he's like, oh, what's up, Tony?
Oh, no.
That's every person that I meet has an Italian accent in my mind. It's
There's
just
something
so
wrong with
wrong.
you. That's what that
No,
means.
it's just because I can't hear accents, man.
I don't
Everyone's.
see color and I don't hear
I don't
accents.
hear accents.
I
Thank you very
only
much.
hear Down syndrome accents.
Oh.
So when I call the IT people and they're speaking in that really thick Down syndrome accent, I don't hear it.
I don't understand it. Why are they all so tardy?
I mean, it's because they don't.
Turn you off and on again.
It's because
We start again. They're back to me.
Oh, sir, that didn't work.
Fuck you.
I found the problem. It wasn't plugged in. You realize if you go into IT, that's going to be your life.
Yeah, I know.
He's just gonna talk to them all in the retard voice.
You can wear your giant smiley shirt every time.
I'll do it.
Your tie-dye smile shirt.
I'll wear it underneath my fucking clothes. I'll act completely retarded the entire way. He's just
No.
good at IT. We just have to keep him on.
Shay's ultimate achievement in life.
They go into his office one day and they're talking about like the special tard kid they have in there, and then he's like down there just like wearing like a suit, like having like an elegant conversation on the phone. He's like, oh shit, and he like rips his shirt off. He's like, yeah, what's up, man? He's like, no, I knew he was a super genius.
I just like to imagine
Rise
Shay's
to
a
the
tard.
ranks.
I just like to imagine Shay's like, yeah, I'll do it for the bit, and then he does it, and it just becomes his life. And 20 years from now, I just call him, and he's still doing IT, and he's just still doing it as a tard.
Hilarious.
It would be so amazing. It would make life worth living again.
Oh my god, a lifelong bit. just a fucking Shay, just like
He's fucking committed to the bit, dude.
he's committed. There's no backing out now. Especially if you back out now, they'll know you're a liar.
I would.
At this point, they're like,
If you did
hey,
that,
Shay, happy birthday. We baked you some cakes.
I love cake.
Look, we got you some presents. Watch him open the presents.
Wait a second, guy. Restart the server.
If he wasn't such a damn good IT worker. Oh my god.
You fucking retard. You gotta install Adobe Reader.
When Josh comes over you and watches you work, you have to stay in character. You're gonna film it. You gotta shit your pants, man. That's the shit
oh
you gotta
yeah,
do.
you're gonna have to poop yourself.
And then eventually, like 20, 30 years from now, we'll have Shay's Town, which will be the documentary made on the man who became retarded because he was acting for 30 years.
Yeah, I would honestly, if you did that, I would wait to kill myself until after you died, because I would have to see the end of the bit.
The end of the bit. The end of the bits, he actually catches Down syndrome.
He catches
You catch a little bit of Downs.
That's the end of the bit right there.
he catches down.
He just catches it.
Start feeling a little.
He's just like,
Down.
he tries to break his character.
But he can't because
He just can't. He's like, oh God.
oh no, we've gone too far.
I went too far.
Oh my God.
Rain Man, the prequel.
I'm naming this episode Shay Caught Downs.
Got my name wrong.
Cray got Downs.
Just spell it SHAY.
Spell it.
CH
face.
CHERE. Bishop incognito name. I was listening back and Josh was like, so I had this friend. Let's call him cunt face. And I was like, that's the best name that Josh can think of on the fly.
Yeah.
Is cunt face. He couldn't just say like Julia or Jim. No, cunt face. Because
You could have even gone Buddy.
from the I know, or just like just some dude, some guy, rip dude, or no, cunt face. Like that was the most appropriate feature that he thought back onto this image. It was just like,
Yeah.
I swear, not only does he have no imagination, but he might have caught the
Man,
Downs
I
too.
just judge all books by their cover.
That man got titties.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cut out all of that dead air just so that I look good.
that's what happens. He actually adds in dead air after Shay my bits. I've heard that on the pod too. He
Yeah.
just like he adds in like a couple extra seconds of silence to make him seem like he's the funny one. And then sometimes he'll say a joke that we never laughed at, and then he'll take us clips of us laughing earlier and just put it back in like a fucking anime or something. It's like, ah! And then it's just like, and then he takes that and he puts it in after his jokes, so it seems like, we like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really fucking annoying.
That's why it takes so long to edit these episodes.
I know, right? To make him seem likable.
Just clipping them through.
Making sure I'm the most likable one on the show.
Making sure. Even though he said the N-word like 14 times
I
in the
made
beginning.
Tyler say the N-word.
You didn't
and
make me
Shay
say I never said
faggot.
it. I've never said it.
Never in my life.
I have not.
You've said it
Yeah,
once.
me neither.
I would have to find what episode it is in.
I have not said it. You bleeped me saying
I did on the most recent one, on last week's episode.
every time you've done it. Every time I've
when you-
said
no,
that
when
word,
you
you've
were-
bleeped it out.
When you were like enunciating it really clearly, you were like Nickelback. I just beeped. It was beautiful.
So it just sounded like I said the N-word really slowly, I guess.
Yep.
But I was saying Nickelback. I don't actually know if that's how they spelled nickel.
I think it's LE.
Well, I don't know, because they're a band. Are they basing off the metal, or are they trying to be like original?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like Beatles isn't spelled correctly.
Well, it's because it's beat, though.
Yeah, but still wrong.
Yeah, but it's a pun.
But it's still wrong.
I don't know why they would spell
No, they
So
spell
wrong.
it correctly. Nickel.
EL. Yeah.
So they do.
Yeah.
So bitches, I'm not dyslexic anymore. I gave it to Shay.
I'm not. He caught it with the downs in the air.
I just took it out of me and it rubbed it into him. See, to get to his level of downs, you have to mix a little dyslexia. You got to mix a little autism from Josh. Then you just got to get some pure plain stupid, which we got from Buddy. Put in a blender and hide it in your food.
And now I'm the Powerpuff Girls of retardism.
Oh, like that one. That one.
I think you're
That
more
one
like
monster one they made?
Frankenstein.
You know what I'm talking about? Did you ever watch that show?
Frankenpuff.
I don't remember, dude. I
What was that? I don't know, dude.
There was
Are you okay, Tyler?
a fucking I'm really distracted by Shay just like grabbing his dick right now.
I'm scratching my nuts like a motherfucker. They're so itchy.
I'm trying to talk and
He's doing that.
I'm trying not to
I
look.
see him do that all the time, and I've been wanting to say something about it forever.
I'm just like,
I don't give a fuck.
It's like, if I don't look at it, maybe it'll go away.
Why do you think I like having Shay sit here? I don't have to see it. It doesn't become weird.
It's not weird. It's just like I just wonder what like the proper like
etiquette. The proper eye etiquette.
I'm just like, sorry, or do I just pretend to ignore it? Like I don't know what's right to do.
Do I
here.
make direct eye contact?
I think
with
shit's
him?
cool fit.
There are two schools of thought in the way of scratching one's nuts. Some believe in the pinch and roll method.
The pinch and roll. Okay.
What is that? Explain that to us.
It's just like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been there.
The other one, which I'm not a
Massage
fan
them
of,
thoroughly for 5 minutes
is
while you're in front of your
jerk
friends
off.
recording a podcast.
no, it's the pull and rake method.
Oh.
Yeah,
The pull and rake method.
that's when you stretch your nuts out like Batman, and then you just kind of all the fingers. It takes up the whole sack. It's amazing.
And you do that with one hand?
No, you gotta do both hands, but you can do it with one hand with your like thumb. Yeah,
And which one do you use mostly?
both of them, and then
Both
I
of 'em.
eat out of your food.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I washed my hands before I came here, and
Before he comes.
I haven't eaten since I just since I just scratched my dick, and I will wash my hands again before I eat. I'm all right.
Prove it.
I'm not eating those. Fuck that. Not after dick.
Put some dick juice in
Spit
the
at 'em.
pretzels.
I'm not touching shit.
There's also a third school of thought for scratching your necks.
I'm not aware of the third school of thought.
Oh yeah. What you do is you get a vacuum. Turn it on low though. And then just you might want to like be careful of this one because I've had some problems in the past before. But like start with the shaft first to make sure that the suction's not too powerful because not all vacuums will work in here. If you get like a $30 like Walmart vac with just really shitty suction, get it clogged up so it's not working that well anymore. Perfect time to use it. All right, and you get the bristle end and you just turn that fucker on, just zzz, back and forth.
Jesus.
Seriously, best feeling ever.
That
Try
gives
that
me
at home.
herpes just thinking about
Try
it.
that at home, kids.
Herpes, dude.
Floor
Just
herpes.
thinking about
There's
it.
no such thing as floor herpes.
Yes, there is.
It's a myth.
Why does Buddy's dick look like that then?
Because he got the downs from Josh.
Yeah, he also caught downs.
Oh god.
It's interspecies.
It's in the air, bro.
It's because Josh fucked him, and that's how you catch it.
Does that mean I fucked Shay?
You can't laugh at your own joke.
Oh,
Don't. Being that sad won't make people like you.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy.
Full disclosure,
Scared.
I did fuck Shay. That's how he got it.
Okay.
That's how he got the gay tard syndrome.
That's how you got it?
Oh, that's how he got it.
Oh. So you already had it.
No, it's a
generation?
it's a recession trait. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
So only if you have the proper unlocking proteins will you catch it.
I got it when I emigrated here.
You go because you didn't see. That's what happens when you don't get your vaccines. Vaccines might give you autisms, but not taking them.
Autisms, multiple autisms.
But not taking them gets you the homosexual gene.
Oh.
Yeah, so you pick your poison. You want your kid gay or autistic? Weigh that one out next time your kid needs to be inoculated.
Oh my god. Oh, Nazis 0, SJWs 1.
What?
What?
You
My
think
brain is exploding with stupid right now.
and this is how it starts?
So this is how the Republic falls, with thunderous applause.
What? No, our 4 listeners do not ever applaud us. They basically just while they drive because it gives them just the slightest bit of hope that they won't drive off and kill themselves because there's at least 3 people with more miserable lives than theirs.
I thought it was for our ASMR.
So, that too. But I mean, like, every time I go on a road trip, that's why I listen to our fucking podcast to prevent me from killing myself. Because I'm just all like, I could drive off right now.
You're a narcissistic piece of shit, and you're
And
like,
I'm
haha,
like-
that was funny.
I just get sunflower seeds, but you do you, man.
Yeah, no one's judging around here.
Really? That
Yeah,
works?
sunflower seeds keep you awake.
Oh.
'Cause you got to keep cracking them and like doing shit.
No, I just eat them straight up.
Just swallows them whole.
It's like
Poops out whole.
what you do? No. Because you can get flour at gas stations too. So you open it up and you stick flour in there, and then just put like a little liquid in there, like water, Pepsi, whatever. And then you let it harden, and then you just turn it into like a burrito. You just eat it like a granola bar.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now I know why you shit so much.
There's a lot of fiber, but it's healthy, man. I shit like razors too. There's always blood in there too. Dude, sunflower seeds, you don't break them down that easily. You know.
I love the idea that there's always blood in there.
There's always blood in my bowel movements. Is that not normal?
Not that sometimes you bleed. Not that you bled once.
There's always.
I have an I bled once story.
Is that not true for you guys?
You bleed every fucking time you shit.
I lose like maybe a gill of blood.
What?
Sometimes I turn around and it's just a pure nightmare. But like a horror story kind of nightmare. That's normal. Plenty of people shit blood out, man. Especially
Not in their choice. Like, they don't choose to shit blood out.
I mean, I don't choose to do it. It just happens.
By
If I
their
had
own
my choice, I
volition.
probably would just rather that, okay? That's not normal.
That's not normal.
That's not normal. I've asked a doctor about it, and they're just like, "Oh, dude, some people shit blood."
I found a list on Reddit of all the ways that you can change your shit into different colors.
How do I turn mine back to brown?
They have black.
Oh,
They have like,
Japanese cheeseburgers.
I don't know what it was.
Food color.
black people.
But they what is it? There was like, I think, purple.
How do you do these? Are they like simple things? Like, is it like
Yeah, you
is
just
it
have to like eat things with different food colorings in them.
okay? So what if I? Okay, so you can't just eat the food coloring.
You can totally just eat the food coloring.
Sorry. So
You have to know which one it is, and you have to measure it out because I think some food colorings can be poisonous if you take them in high doses.
okay,
Oh.
I think like red 40s like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole bottle would be enough then, right?
Yeah, you should take the whole bottle.
Wait. So you think like all the big reds I drink contribute to all the blood in my poo? It's not just like in the poo too. Like sometimes I reach back there and it's just like that thick, miscuous blood.
I love the idea of someone just trying to cultivate red shit, like the reddest you can get. I'm eating beets.
Drinking big red.
And for added effect, cutting up my asshole so that I can bleed into the bowl.
No, you just eat a bunch of sunflower seeds.
Oh, with some ketchup.
You don't chew at all. Fuck that.
Why would you chew?
You hope that, your intestines can handle that.
Strong intestines.
Further hope that your asshole can't.
Well, see, nothing goes in my asshole, so therefore it's very supple and young.
The oldest man of the podcast.
Has a very supple,
The
young
youngest asshole.
Yeah. How does it feel?
How do you keep it so young?
Moisturizer.
Cocoa butter.
Which is probably another reason I'm shitting blood all the time.
Keeping that shit pussy tight.
Oh man.
Uh,
I think that's enough for today, guys.
this is
That's
massage.
it. We quit.